If financial advice worked, most people wouldn't be broke. Think about that for a second. Smart people, good jobs, even higher education, yet somehow they're stuck. They follow all the rules. They save, they invest, they budget, and still, by the time the month ends, there's barely enough to pay the bills. Something is missing. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most financial advice isn't designed for your life. It's designed for a perfect world. Perfect roads, no potholes. Perfect schedules, no emergencies. Perfect discipline, no human emotions. But your life isn't perfect. It's messy, it's chaotic, and that's exactly why financial advice often fails for most people. You've probably heard it before. Spend less than you earn, save for the future, invest early. Simple, clear, reassuring. Easy to say, impossible to live, because these ideas assume that you have extra money lying around, that you have energy after work to track every expense, that your emotions don't interfere with your decision-making. But life doesn't work that way. Life throws bills, emergencies, and emotions at you faster than any spreadsheet can handle. After a long day at work, who wants to open an Excel sheet or budget tracker? Most people just collapse on the couch, phone in hand, hoping the bills won't crush them. And yet, advice assumes you will. Advice assumes that if you just follow these rules, everything will be fine. But when reality hits, following advice feels impossible. It creates a cycle of guilt, a feeling that failure is personal, that you're doing something wrong, that you're not disciplined enough. And here's the thing nobody talks about. Financial advice is built for theory, not humans. It's built for clean systems, perfect timing, and the rare few who can follow them consistently. But humans aren't perfect. Humans forget. Humans procrastinate. Humans feel. And that is exactly why advice breaks down. Take motivation, for example. Many of us start with good intentions. We create budgets, track expenses, plan for investments. But life interferes. Work gets stressful, bills arrive unexpectedly, energy fades, and suddenly the system collapses. Motivation, the thing advice depends on, is unreliable. It fades, often at the moment you need it most. You try to push through, but willpower is limited. Another problem, traditional advice assumes time is abundant, that if you just wait long enough, compounding will fix everything. But for people living paycheck to paycheck, time isn't optional. Emergencies, rent, food, transportation, they all consume your time and money. And when you don't have the luxury of waiting, advice feels theoretical. It feels unreachable. Then there's the myth of discipline. Advice tells you you just need to be disciplined. But discipline alone doesn't account for emotion. Fear, stress, anxiety, even excitement, all of these can override your best intentions. You plan to save, but a small emotional trigger, an unexpected purchase, a night out, or even stress eating derails you, and the cycle repeats. Here's a visual metaphor. Imagine financial advice as a perfectly drawn map, a clear, straight road with smooth curves, no obstacles. Now imagine your life as a city with potholes, construction, traffic jams, and detours. The map doesn't change. It doesn't account for the messy reality. It assumes perfect travel conditions, but you're driving through chaos. And when the perfect map doesn't match your life, failure feels like your fault. Think about effort versus outcome. You can follow advice to the letter, yet see little result. Your friend invests the same amount you do, but ends up with more because of timing, opportunity, or sheer luck. The system is imperfect, and that imperfection is ignored by most advice. It assumes uniform results, which is rarely the case. Now let's talk about energy. Life is exhausting. After work, commuting, and family responsibilities, who has the mental bandwidth to meticulously track every dollar or analyze every investment? Most people burn their energy surviving the present, not planning for the future. And that's why advice often fails. It asks for consistency that humans cannot sustain. Scarcity is another invisible barrier. Advice assumes surplus, that you have a little extra each month to save or invest, but many live on the edge. Bills arrive faster than paychecks. Unexpected costs appear. Even the most disciplined savings plan collapses under the weight of real-life scarcity. And the worst part? Advice rarely acknowledges this. It tells you to save more, invest earlier, be patient, but doesn't account for the fact that some months there is nothing left to save. Emotionally, this is brutal. People internalize failure as personal weakness. They believe that if they just worked harder, they could succeed. But it's not a lack of effort, it's a mismatch between theory and human reality. Advice fails because it ignores the very humans it claims to help. Let's take a moment to consider micro-habits versus systems. Most advice focuses on actions. Save $100 per month, avoid eating out, don't buy that coffee. Micro-habits are important, but they aren't enough. They don't survive emotional storms. Systems do. Systems create an environment where the right decisions happen naturally. They remove friction, reduce reliance on willpower, and absorb mistakes. Here's the turning point. What actually works isn't more advice, it's alignment. Align your money system with your life, energy, and habits. Make saving automatic, make investing frictionless, reduce the mental load of financial decisions, because ease beats willpower every single time. A system designed around your reality, not a hypothetical ideal, will survive bad days, unexpected bills, and emotional triggers. That's why humans outperform advice when they build systems, not perfection, not constant discipline. Systems. For example, automatic transfers into savings accounts, recurring investment plans, and pre-committed budgets remove the need for daily decision-making. They reduce stress. They remove the emotional triggers that sabotage progress. Let's talk about the myth of perfection. Many people avoid even starting because they feel unready. They wait for the perfect moment. But there is no perfect moment. Waiting only reinforces scarcity, stress, and procrastination. Small, imperfect actions repeated consistently beat perfect inaction every time. Systems allow imperfection to exist without destroying results. And here's a subtle truth. Self-compassion is part of financial success. Humans make mistakes. They overspend, they forget, they miscalculate. That's okay, it's expected. When systems absorb mistakes and human emotion, guilt no longer drives decisions. You're no longer punishing yourself for failing at advice that never accounted for you in the first place. So how should you think about money? As a tool, not a test. Money should support life, not judge you. The moment you realize this, financial stress begins to ease. Your focus shifts from judgment and scarcity to strategy and alignment. You see mistakes as data, not shame. You see decisions as part of a system, not as a reflection of character. And that's the final insight. Traditional financial advice fails most people because it ignores the very thing it's meant to serve: humans. Humans have energy limits, emotional patterns, and scarcity pressures. Advice doesn't. Systems do. Alignment works. Ease wins. Imperfection is normal, and self-compassion ensures sustainability. So if this perspective has changed how you think about money, there's a simple next step. Start small. Automate a little. Build a system that matches your life, not the life that advice assumes you have. Over time, these small aligned systems compound, much like money itself, and the results are far more reliable than raw discipline or rigid rules. Imagine waking up each month without dread. Bills are paid automatically, savings are growing, investments are happening without a needing to micromanage. The mental load is lifted. You focus on living life, not tracking spreadsheets. That's the power of alignment. That's the power of systems over advice. And that's exactly why most people fail when following advice blindly. It wasn't built for them, but it can work if reimagined to fit their life, energy, and habits. The secret isn't more knowledge, it's better design, easier processes, emotional alignment, human-centric finance. At the end of the day, money is simple in concept but complex in execution because humans are involved. The real challenge isn't learning more rules, it's building a system that works with your human reality. Discipline is unreliable, willpower is fleeting, emotion is inevitable, but systems endure, systems survive, and humans thrive when their money systems respect their limits and tendencies. So if you take one thing from this video, let it be this: the problem isn't you, it's the advice. And the solution isn't perfection, it's alignment. Build systems that survive bad days. Automate what you can, reduce friction, embrace imperfection, and let your money work for you, not against you. Start small, start today, because waiting for perfect discipline or perfect conditions only prolongs struggle. Systems scale, habits compound, and human-centric money thinking wins consistently over traditional advice. So ask yourself, what small system can you implement today that removes reliance on willpower? What tiny alignment can you create that reduces stress and friction? Start there. It's better than any advice you've been following. It's real, it's sustainable, and it works. And finally, if this perspective resonates with you, consider subscribing, because understanding money is one thing, but implementing it for real life is another. And here, we focus on both. Financial freedom isn't a result of reading more advice, it's a result of designing. Thanks for watching our video. Like and subscribe our channel for more informative videos. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification of new videos.